Welcome to the channel. It's AlmightyDen, and today I'm here to talk to you about VVS Finance and the single finance IGO tomorrow, and the Q&A regarding the burn that people thought they might be getting with VVS Finance. Now, make no mistake about me. I want y'all to know this first and foremost. I never got into VVS Finance just so tokens could be burned. I know a lot of people remember the Shiba INU run up. A lot of that was contributed to tokens being burned, but make no mistake, I was in this play for the long-term effect, for the passive income, to receive the interest from the APYs and the yield farms, and to get some passive income. I want to treat VVS Finance like an asset, and I feel like I got in something good that could be good long-term, early, and the impermanent loss is a risk that I am willing to take in this early stages. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm willing to face. Now, with that being said, if you like cryptos, you like stocks, you like money, passive incomes, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and cut those notifications on so I can keep you updated. Now, we're going to get into the Q&A first and foremost. This is straight from Reddit, but this Q&A came from Discord. I am currently in the VVS Finance Discord as well, so I did read this in there, but we're going to get into it. It says, the question is this: are we burning VVS? And if so, what's the burn plan and when? It says, we hear the pleas from the community, and we also understand that this needs to enhance long-term VVS token value. While token burning may seem to have a deflationary effect, we believe it is a short-term tactic and does not have a sustainable positive impact on tokens that have maximum supply. For dexes such as VVS Finance, aggressive token emissions are commonly deployed as a new customer acquisition mechanism, and over time, token emissions will decrease. In the case of VVS, each year, VVS emissions halves with maximum supply capped at 100 trillion. In contrast to Cake, which is PancakeSwap, which has no maximum supply. We understand the community's concern about the current VVS token utility, and we are working on improving it with a long-term horizon to revamp the token utility model. For this reason, we have been working on the XVVS, a yield-bearing token complementary to VVS that uses a buyback mechanism that entitles holders to a share of platform earnings. This feature aims to improve the utility and holding incentive of VVS, thus improving token economics in the long run. More details on XVVS will be released in the coming weeks. Check it out on our roadmap preview article here. Now, I understand that what they're saying is they want this to VVS not to just be have a short-term impact of price movement and then be done. They want this to have a long-term utility. They want this to be a long-term token. They want actual utility. This is not a meme coin. This coin has actual use, and they're trying to add incentive to actually hold the coin. If you just burn the token, the people are just going to sell the token off and then try to just take profits and leave. And that will kind of defeat the purpose, which actually makes a lot of sense if you really think about it. If you actually have something that you really believe in, that you want to be around, you don't want people to just sell it off and leave you and forget about it after the money's being made. You want something that's going to be around for quite some time. Now, if this is really a long-term play, you would prefer it to be this way rather than, of course, if you want to make quick money, you want the token to burn. I have no problem if they was going to burn some tokens and make quick money. That's a win-win regardless. But I can respect the fact that they actually want the token to have utility. That means, to me, in my eyes, if they actually care that it has actual use case, actual utility, which it already does on VVS Finance, because like I said, we're getting yield farms, we're getting glitter mines, a new IGO is coming. The roadmap that I shared with y'all yesterday is looking very, very good and promising. You know, it's looking very, very good and promising. I'd rather be invested in something that is trying to be useful rather than just a quick money grab. Now, I do understand that if you got in this expecting a token burn, you could be pretty disappointed. You know, you may be disappointed because you may have just been wanting that quick get in and out. And I get that, and especially if you really, really expected that. But for me, I not once, never, ever did I get into this just solely for a token burn. Now, I did understand that with 100 trillion tokens, that was like, okay, maybe at some point there could be a burn. They didn't say that they never would burn it, you know. That could be later on down the line. But it's 100 trillion. The market cap is still very low, and I still think that long term, this thing will be a very, very good play. Now, with that being said, let's switch over to VVS Finance right now. We do have an IGO. So within it's a little over 12 hours, you'll be able to participate in the gem fair or the gem warehouse. Very simple to participate if you want some single finance. We've seen who they were backed by. A lot of big world-class partners that they have on the website. If you scroll down, it says how to take part. Get VVS liquidity pool tokens. That's very, very simple. I'll show you how to do that real quick. Commit liquidity pool tokens. When the IGO sells a lot, you can commit your LP tokens to buy the tokens being sold. We recommend they recommend committing to the basic sale first, but you can do both if you like. After the IGO sales finish, you can claim any IGO tokens that you bought, and any unspent VVS LP tokens will be returned to your wallet. Now, pretty much all you gotta do is go to liquidity. If you have Crow-VVS, Crow coins and VVS coins, go to add liquidity, select Crow, select VVS, and then simple as that. After you connect your wallet, you should be able to pair the coins and have your liquidity pool pair of tokens. So it's that simple. And then you go to your IGO whenever they release it, and then you should be able to commit your LP tokens to the IGO being sold, which will be single finance. And then after the IGO sales finish, you should be able to claim the IGO tokens that you bought, and then the unspent VVS liquidity pool tokens should be returned to your wallet. Now, if you don't already have 10 million VVS staked in a glitter mine, you will be needing to go to the gem warehouse, where you will have to pay a 1% participation fee, which is not that much. But this is another chance to get into another coin very, very early, like I said. But getting into a coin early does carry a lot of risk. You know what I'm saying? This is trying to fund this project. You know what I mean? So while it does look very, very promising, it's still early, and it could have a nice quick run up, kind of something like VVS did. But understand, like the same thing the VVS did. VVS did run up, and it did have a massive sell off after that. But VVS is not even a year old. It's not even a year old. That's why I'm really not worried. The fact that I have my VVS staked, and even though the price has dropped pretty dramatically, to be honest, from the highs that it was at, the fact that I have been earning these APRs from Crow-VVS and which one? Go back. Crow and VVS-USDT, that has offset some of the impermanent loss for me. So I'm not just too disappointed. The fact that it's still holding up pretty decently strong compared to when I got in makes me a little bit, it's like I'm not just getting absolutely clapped as if I'm just holding VVS Finance by itself or holding crypto.com by itself or Crowcoin, because like I said, I would be a bit more concerned if the market as a whole wasn't pulling back and this was happening. That would be a bit more concerning. But the fact that the market as a whole has pulled back, that's of course is going to impact VVS Finance even more. You have to look at the bigger picture. And that's what I see. So if the market was going green and this was happening, I would be very concerned. But, I still understand it's early. So it has a lot of things that's kind of just not going in its favor, as far as like, they're still early. They still have a lot to prove. And then the market is pulling back. But they have been making good steps. I still believe in the vision. I still believe in it. I still like the fact that it's a very easy platform to use. I mean, anybody can learn how to stake VVS on this platform, or learn how to crystal farm and try to earn some income passively. It's a very straightforward process to just connect your wallet, go here, swap your coin for whatever coin you want to add to a liquidity pool, add some liquidity. It's that simple. Therefore, go to the farm with the click of a button, boom, stake some, and then you're there. It's that simple. It's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. And for the fact that they are transparent with the roadmap of what they want to do, and that they are actually have been meeting a lot of the things that they're saying they're going to do, and have been implementing different crystal farms, IGOs. If you go to the glitter mines as well, you'll see that you can earn tonic. There's VVS Finance right there. So I still do like it, and it's still paying off a nice percentage as well. I understand that and I still do feel like the price could continue to come down lower. Don't make no mistake. With the way the trend is very, 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 very bearish. Not going to deny that. But remember, one of the most important reasons we like this coin is because it is backed by crypto.com. You can buy this coin on crypto.com. They are supporting this coin. So if we've seen how crypto.com can come up, I still strongly believe that VVS Finance can have a nice run up in long term. It may not be very quickly. It may take some time, but I'm willing to take that risk for the risk reward ratio that we have, and continue to add some when I feel like it is consolidating at a nice level. Right now, I still feel like it's still trending down a lot. It's not necessarily consolidating long enough for me to just want to continue to add some to the pools. But the fact is, I'm still earning some passively. I will continue to restake what I'm earning, continue to keep trying to earn more VVS Finance as this thing goes on. And who knows, by the time this thing gets back bullish and has another nice run, maybe I'll have enough so it could be a very beautiful day for us when this thing turns green and starts to actually run and reach new highs. You know what I mean? So I do want to see this thing reach new highs. I believe it has the capability to do so. It still can remove some zeros in the future. I still believe it has 100x potential. Right now, no, it does not. Right in short term, you know, I don't see it reversing in the short term, but in the long term, based on the roadmap, based on the plans, based on the utility of the coin, based on the governance, when people can actually start voting on things and making decisions, like when we actually get governance, if we wanted to decide that we want to burn some of this VVS, that's a possibility. That is a possibility. So with that being said, I'm still in VVS Finance for the long run. I do look forward to participating in the single finance IGO tomorrow. I hope y'all are with me. If you enjoyed this video, I'm no financial advisor. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn notifications on. Until next time, Densky out.